through all the tests, and results were coming negative. I can't breathe every second. Sometime night from 1 to 5, I was just walking in a room so much. My body was so heavy. All the specialists, even in fact, I tried the FaceTime with one of the Indian best specialists few times. Specialist recommended basically go and do pranayama, your issue will go away. I was not convinced, but then finally GP said go and see specifically Rajendra ji at Frankston. So just made a phone call, and the only positive words come from him. Okay, come and see, and we'll see. So I just came on last 2 sessions of March and attended, and then my issue was I can't hold my balance. I can't stand. And it's not like physically, but it's in my head, I'm feeling like I'm swaying, my body is swaying. And then hyperventilation, if anybody is experienced, that's the worst ever experience I've gone through. That means you're not going to have any control on your body. Basically, your brain has not reaching oxygen, and that means you just go on the... So I never experienced those things, but after coming to yoga, I joined last 2 sessions of the previous batch. And I think I got so much positive energy and thought, and I remember my first or second lesson, I actually didn't know which one, but what Rajendra ji said is yoga makes you strong. So that word is, I was keep playing all the time in my mind. And when now I'm full-time to work, which is one of the positive outcome of attending this last 12 sessions. It also brings me the confidence, because when you go on a train and you're surrounded with the people and in this condition, and when you're at work, sometimes you're standing in a meeting, and my work is IT profession, a lot of stress, you have to work with people. And I'm working so well because it's now bringing my confidence, concentration. And also the company which I work, they promote it's a water and sewage company which provide the entire Melbourne metro. So healthy people, healthy environment, and healthy places, that's their motto. So I'm promoting Rajendra ji's session over there as well. They're promoting health, and Melbourne has got one of the best quality water in the world. So you don't need to buy bottles, that can I assure you, because I'm working in that space. Yoga, another thing what Rajendra ji said today is, you can get rid of your negative energy. So that's what I'm like. A lot of time you deal with the different kind of people, personalities and all those things, and you give a number of times the example of you live in a society with number of problems, issues, challenges, physical, non-physical, a lot of type perceptions. But like it's like a lotus, he given the example. So I just share with my manager, and I'm using that as an analogy, mentioning your name as well. That you live in if you take the lotus out of the mud, it's not going to survive that long, and it's going to lost its beauty. So if you live in the society, there are going to be issue challenges, and we have to be like lotus and enjoy, be a part of that, and what best you could offer. As you said, the life is short, so you are a special person, whatever your abilities, send the right message. And yoga is day to day. I'm exercising every day at home for 15 minutes. I'm doing only 3 Surya Namaskara and what is the asana? I don't remember the leg, but I'm doing at least 40 times. And one is stretching on my toes, which is bringing my balance. So now I'm recovering. My GP and other specialists are doing some tests, but they are monitoring my progress. And some other GP also took the Rajendra this detail that what is happening, so they can also prescribe some other people, not rely on. So I'm not taking any medications. They've given me heavy medications on only when I was hospitalized 2 times. But then I realized that medication, you don't know what is the impact, because your brain is not going to be in your control. So I stopped it, and today I'm sitting, and I'm saying last time I did 51 Surya Namaskara. It's a miracle for me. Seeing you all, it's also be also further energized me to, a lot of people coming. And for me as an Indian origin, this thing is not obvious. Yoga is like, it's known kind of in India, but it was not obvious for me that, it has so power and has so much meaning. One thing is like what I also appreciate Rajendra ji is, a lot of time there are a lot of yoga classes and commercializations, but what I like him and the GP recommended is explaining from where this coming, what is the purpose, it's setting the scene. So if you are coming from home for morning with the whatever the thoughts, he set the scene. So by the time you're going to be doing exercise, your head is very clean. So that's why I like those first 10 minutes, and I really appreciate he's doing a great job. Thank you.